Hi everyone, good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mithilesh and you can call me GS Helper. I am here to talk about
Gati Shakti. What is Gati Shakti? See, Gati Shakti is a 100 lakh crore national infrastructure master plan. This master plan aims for developing a holistic infrastructure. It will result in new employment opportunities for lakhs of youth. Also, according to our Prime Minister, this master plan would raise the global profile of local manufacturers. See, one of the problems faced by our local manufacturers is the in 2018 Logistics Performance Index, India occupied the 44th rank, whereas China was placed at 26th rank. This master plan will help India move up the Logistics Performance Index. And by bringing down the logistics cost, it will also aid the local manufacturers to compete worldwide. See, we are still waiting for more details and the launch date of this project. Once we get it, we will update it in the upcoming news analysis. Now, moving on to other initiatives. The next one is opening of Sainik schools for girls. See, Sainik schools are a system of schools in India established and managed by the Sainik Schools Society under the Ministry of Defence. The concept of Sainik schools was conceived by V.K. Krishna Menon in 1961. V.K. Krishna Menon was the Defence Minister of India in 1961. Why was it conceived? It was created to rectify the regional and class imbalance among the officer cadre of Indian military. These schools were also created to prepare the students mentally and physically for entry into the National Defence Academy and National Naval Academy. See, it is important to know that these Sainik schools traditionally admit only boys. They are not co-educational, but in his latest speech, our Prime Minister has decided to make Sainik schools co-educational. According to the announcement, all Sainik schools will be made co-educational by 2021-22. Moving on to the next initiative, that is National Hydrogen Energy Mission. See, National Hydrogen Energy Mission aims to use hydrogen as an energy source. We all know hydrogen is one of the most abundant elements on earth. Also, the energy produced from hydrogen is a clean energy. So, India is planning to tap the clean energy from hydrogen. Based on the production of hydrogen, the hydrogen can be divided into three types. They are grey hydrogen, blue hydrogen and green hydrogen. Of the three, green hydrogen is the cleanest. This is because during the production of grey and blue hydrogen, carbon dioxide is obtained as a byproduct, whereas during the production of green hydrogen, there is no such dangerous emissions. This is because green hydrogen is produced using renewable energy like solar and wind. On the other hand, grey and blue hydrogen are produced using hydrocarbons. So, this is why India through its National Hydrogen Energy Mission is planning to focus on generation of hydrogen from green power sources. To put it in simple words, it focuses on green hydrogen. Now let us see why this mission is significant. See, this mission has the potential to make India energy independent. India now imports 80% of the energy needs from abroad. This mission has the potential to make India energy independent. Also, India through its intended national determined contribution has pledged to reduce the emission intensity of GDP by 33%. This initiative will help India achieve this target. This initiative has the potential to transform the transportation sector. India has been pushing for electric vehicles through the FAME initiative. So, National Hydrogen Mission combined with the FAME initiative will transform India's transportation sector.
If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and do subscribe A to Z class for more information regarding GS.